live workshop. In this one, we're going to go over just some basic rotator cuff strengthening exercises. So what you'll need is just an exercise band. I just have a regular TheraBand here. So the first one we'll do is just a shoulder flexion exercise. So I'm going to anchor the band at my side. I'm going to have my thumb up just for shoulder mechanics. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my arm up as high as I can go and then back down. And we'll just do 10 of them per side here. There's no rush to doing these. It's actually better to do them nice, slow, and controlled. And so if you have pain with this motion, which would be common in like a shoulder impingement type of situation, there's a couple things you can do. The first one, you can shrug first and then go through the motion. So shrug up and then down. That can sometimes help. Another option is to pull your shoulder blades together, pretend like you're squeezing a pencil in between, and then go through the motion. I'll switch sides, so same thing. Anchor to my side, thumb up, holding the band. And we'll just go through the regular way first. If you need more tension, you can obviously just grab down a little bit lower on the band to increase the tension. And I'll show you the same thing if you're having a little bit of pain at the top of the motion. So shrug up first, and then go, shrug up, and then pull the shoulder blades back, and then up again. And so the second one we'll do, it's a little bit different, it's just the opposite way. So I'm gonna hold the band up at the top, my arm's gonna stay there, I'm gonna grab the band, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull down to my side. Here. So we'll just do 10 again. If you want a little bit more activation of the posterior rotator cuff, what you can do at the end is you can add a little rotation. And then I'll switch sides here. Same thing, so I'm going to anchor up at the top, just grab the band at the bottom, and then bring it across my body. We'll do 5 just regular, and then we'll do 5 with the rotation here. The next one we'll do is it's kind of a posture drill, but it has some shoulder involvement in as well. So to wrap the band, we're just going to hold it with our thumbs. I'm going to rotate towards me and then flip underneath. That'll just wrap the bands nicely around your hands. So what you'll do, start with your fingers together, elbows at your side, spread your fingers, extend your wrists, rotate your shoulders out, and then you're going to press, and then you're going to slowly bring that motion in reverse. So we'll just do a couple. So fingers spread, wrists, shoulders, and then push. And then just slowly reverse the motion back. You'll kind of feel this one everywhere depending on where in the exercise you are. It's a really great posterior cuff strengthening exercise as well, which is typically where a lot of the shoulder imbalances occur. You'll have a little bit more dominant anterior shoulder than posterior, and so this is a great one to kind of rebalance those muscles. We'll do one more here. The last one we'll do is a row to external rotation. So I just have a band, it's anchored to the wall, but you can use it in a door frame as well. You just tie a knot at the end and shut the door. Make sure you lock it so no one opens it up while you're doing it. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna bring your elbows in line with the shoulders, and then you're gonna rotate from there, and then back, When you pull into the row, you want to pretend like you have a rotisserie rod between your elbows, so when you rotate, there's no movement besides rotation. A lot of times people will either go down, or they'll use a lot of wrists, and so they'll actually just get to here, and then just pull here. But to really get that posterior cuff, you're going to want to get a good rotation through there. Again, when you're doing these, slow and controlled is the best way to start. Once you're able to really master the movement, then you can add some speed in there. But in the beginning, just focus on form and going nice and slow. And we'll do one more here. Let me go grab this other band one more time. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to stand on it. So we're going to put the shoulder in line with the shoulder blade, which is called scaption. So if we're directly out, we're actually just going to go 10, 15 degrees forward. And what we'll do is we'll just do some lateral raises here. And so there's two ways to kind of do this. You can either just go by reps, right? Just going up and down, we'll say 10 times. Or what you can do as well is you can go for a hold. And so we'll go for a 10-second hold. And then back down. That way you're also building a little bit of endurance as well if you had to go for a static hold. This is also a great one for someone who's dealing with like a supraspinatus tendinopathy, or like a tendinosis or tendinitis. They've done a lot of research on isometric loading for like the patella and Achilles, and so you can do this as well to kind of help stimulate the tendon to regrow or to rebuild. We'll switch sides here. Same thing. So directly out to my side, we're going to go 10, 15 degrees forward, and then we'll do the same thing. So we'll just do some reps here first. When you're doing this, just for mechanics of the shoulder, keep your thumb up. As soon as you go the other way, you will kind of run into a bony block. So by just having your thumb up, you eliminate that problem. And so then we'll do a couple holds here, just so we're working about the same on both shoulders here. And that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day.